What's up, snipers? Stock Sniper Nick here, and tonight we're going over another watch list for tomorrow morning, which is Wednesday, May 19th. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome, guys. Make sure you hit like and subscribe down there, so that way we can keep pushing out this content. Before I dive in and talk about our watch list, I do want to give a quick shout out to the Sniper team. We had a very nice Money Monday together. We were able to bag NWBO, one of the penny stocks that we've actually played a couple times in the past. It came back and lined up perfectly with one of the patterns that we play time in and time again. If you're on last webinar, you saw one. And NWBO, we bought it in Power Hour on Friday, and then we were actually able to sell it Monday morning for a 20-cent gain from 174 to 195. So it was a very nice gain there. And then there was a bunch of snipers who were able to grab it in the chat. So big shout out to the snipers there. This is a great one to note down. You want to make sure you track what you're trading. So this is a good one to note down and remember, because that pattern, that same pattern that we played, is actually the pattern that we are playing tonight. So the stock that we're going to talk about tonight, NLST, is the same setup or very similar setup with that first green day we played in NWBO, which is a play that we profited $750 off of in the first 30 minutes the next morning. So let's see if we can get that same move with NLST. But as always, we will set our plan just in case the move doesn't happen. So let's go ahead and let's dive into our watch list for tomorrow morning, which is Wednesday, May 19th. All right. On the left side is our watch list, and on the right side is TD Ameritrade's Think or Swim. The first stock we're going to talk about is actually the stock we're in overnight. We're going to talk about our plan and how we're going to close it out. And that stock is NLST. This is a first green day pattern that we're playing here. And with NLST, as you can see on the long-term chart here, it hasn't had a really big green day like this in a while. So this is that green day that we're playing. And so for NLST, we wrote that it's a first green day, and we bought it in Power Hour because it got a spike in the morning, and that morning spike actually broke past that multi-month resistance of 230. So it got a spike past that multi-month resistance, and then after it spiked, it came back down, but it ended up holding a nice support of 218, and VWAP ended up creeping up there to 218. So you got those two major spots as support. All right, so now we have a clear risk spot set. So going into Power Hour, we saw the volume wasn't too crazy, so we stayed patient and waited until 3:30, 30 minutes into the close, and that's when we went ahead and took our swing. After we bought it, it did get a little push to test 230 again, that multi-month resistance. However, it couldn't break it, couldn't get the volume to break it today. So for tomorrow, we'll be looking for a gap up on this. Ideally, the gap up is over that 230 resistance, and it starts to push towards this 244 resistance. If it doesn't gap up, we had a clear support at 218, so a pretty clean-cut play. And just like NWBO, that play got us $750. Gapping up over that 230 and hold tomorrow morning is big, so we'll see. And then last but not least, CYDY. This one has had a wild ride, a wild year. We played CYDY a couple times. I mean, look at this run up. Back here at the beginning of the year, it went from the 3s all the way to 10. Even recently in February, it was just at $7. And now today it's at 2. So why are we watching this stock? We are now watching this stock for a panic dip buy on CYDY because it has came down so much so quickly. Now, there's actually a reason behind this dip from $3 to 2 in the past 2 days. CYDY actually came out with news saying that the FDA responded negatively, of their clinical trials. So that got it a big dip. The dip was not big enough today. We wanted to see it dip all the way down to 163. It actually was on the watch list to be able to play a potential panic dip buy in the morning, this morning. And today it did dip and bounce, but it just didn't dip deep enough. But look at this bounce. This just shows the potential. After this bottom out at 179, in the next 10 minutes, it goes from 179 to 220. So that just shows the potential there of the panic dip. Now for us, this dip wasn't deep enough. So imagine if the dip goes really deep, the bounces could be really rewarding, and that is what we love with these plays. CYDY has actually been good to us in the past with some dip buys in the past. If it dips in the morning, if it starts getting those sellers in the morning again, let's watch this first support spot to see if the buyers could step in. As you can see today, it got that 15% bounce really quick. But if it cracks under 163, let's let the panicking step in and let's see if it can really start to dip. Again, CYDY has this negative FDA news, so there's no reason you want to hold this stock. You do not want to invest in this stock. You do not want to hang in this stock long at all. This is just a stock to be quick in and out. All right, we will not be interested in the stock at all if it doesn't panic. We want to see consecutive red candles for 15, 20, 30, 40% dip. All right, before we see, a slight turnaround starting to happen. So that's what we're looking for with these panic dip buys, especially something like this that actually has a negative news catalyst. We will be patient here, okay? And that's why we want to see this one dip so much if it cracks under 163, because it has that negative news catalyst. So let's see if CYDY could finally get that real panic tomorrow. Real quick, before I wrap this up, again, big shout out to the team. I saw at the end of the day, a couple of you guys actually secured a bag before Power Hour. So much love. Matty J saw that on the sub penny, and then Sniper D. What the heck, man? $1,800 on a sub penny. Gotta love that at the end of the day. Love that, Snipers. That is some momentum to carry us into tomorrow. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. That wraps it up for this watch list. Short and sweet. For the Sniper team, we got Webinar Wednesday tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that. For everyone else, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Twitter. We will be at the Panthers game tonight. The Florida Panthers have their second playoff game against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and we will be there. So make sure you check us out on Instagram. We'll be posting there, and reach out if you're going to be at the game tonight. All right, Snipers, much love to everybody. Hope you guys had an awesome day. Can't wait to continue it into tomorrow with you guys. Much love, Sniper team. Sniper Nick is out.